everyone, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am in the doll room, and as I told you before, I'm in the process of redoing the doll room in a way. Yes, getting rid of stuff that when we first started collecting, I don't know if anyone else was like this. When you first started collecting, you just get so involved, and you're like, oh, I got shorts on, guys, don't worry. You're just like, oh, this is great. Oh, I want this, but I don't want to spend, the money that American Girl Doll wants for that. I'm sure I can find something at Dollar Tree, or I can find something at the thrift store, or I can find this, and it'll work just as good. And it did. I mean, don't get me wrong, it did. But now it's like we've got so much just stuff, and we don't need it. There's just stuff that we don't need. So, and when I built the doll houses, I was like, oh, we got 2 new dolls. We need a room. Bam, I built a room. Bam, I built, just like wherever there was space, I could put a room. I put a room. And it just got to the point that now, Sabrina, when we started the channel, it was in 2020, and she was, well, she's 11 now, so she was younger. And it was the, lockdown. And she would come down to the doll room, and she would get out Joss, because Joss was the girl of the year, and Joss would have, and other dolls, and they would have cheerleading tournaments, and aerobic, and they would have gymnastics, and the bars, and just all of that, and she doesn't come down here and do that anymore, and it's kind of making me, this video's for mommies. This video is really for mommies. I'm not adult collectors, but for mommies, when their daughters get to that age. And now, don't get me wrong, Sabrina will always be a dolly girl. I know that. Right now, she's just at that age where she's kind of like, oh, like, for example, she gave me her Willow that she found, her bitty babies. She said, here, Mom, you take them. I don't want them in my room because I don't want her friends, So, I'm okay with that. So, and I'm trying to make the dollhouse more of a place that we can display our dolls, because I've got other dolls. I got my Monster High, anyways, I'm getting really into it. So I'm down here and I'm going through stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And clothes, I don't know what it is with me and doll clothes, me and my own clothes. I just love fashion. And I was going through the clothes, and I was coming across outfits that I had, because our dolls didn't have clothes, and we don't have an American Girl doll store close by, and my life as they were always sold out, it was just, at the time, we were in lockdown. You couldn't do much of anything. So it was like, what can we do to dress our dolls? And I said, well, we can go to Goodwill and we'll just buy baby clothes. And I went a little crazy, bought a bunch of baby clothes, and then, did my little things to them. But I thought, as I was sitting here going through the doll clothes and kind of organizing the doll clothes, and I think it's something all of us doll people do on a monthly, organize your doll clothes. If not, it's just me. But I ran across those handmade doll clothes that I made when we first started, and I just really wanted to share them with you guys. It just really got to my heart, and I really wanted to share with you all. Maybe it'll give you guys some inspiration. Maybe it'll just give you guys some remembering when you first started collecting your dolls and going to the, just going like everywhere and going, oh yeah, that'll be cute in the room. And it's like, why? Why does she need a bird cage in her room? Because I saw it on somebody else's channel, and I saw that their doll had a bird. Look, I bought this bird cage. I saw it at the thrift store. Oh, I have to have that bird cage. Oh, that bird cage has to go in my doll's room. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Why? Because I saw a bird cage in somebody else's dollhouse tour. So, I don't know. Guys, anyways, going back to the clothes that I thrift swapped. Thrift fix, thrift swaps, thrift whatever for my dolls. And I'm going to start here with Jack. First of all, and the reason I'm starting with Jack is, one, her room's here, and two, I was kind of Oh no, I'm supposed to be taking care of stuff, and I was playing with her. But what I would do was I would get jeans, and again, you guys know I'm not a sewer. I don't do any of that. I'm just not that person. But I would go, and I would lay in bed at night. I'd put the dolls in the jeans, and I would kind of just roll them over and just kind of put a little stitch here. So that's what you see are little stitches. That's where the pockets are all. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not great, but it's what I did. So I was going through, and I said, hey, if anyone wants mom jeans for their doll, look at that. Mom jeans for your doll. I'm thinking about going and kind of, now that I know a little bit more about sewing, and maybe revamping them a little bit. But I think they work. They fit pretty good. They're not falling off of her. I think that's a pretty good look. And of course she has got no shoes on, but I just thought, hey, let me share that. If you like high-waisted mom jeans, go get some baby jeans, and just, like I said, what I wasn't doing at the time, and jeans are hard, because they're hard to get a needle through, unless you have a sewing machine. Then I know some of you girls, man, you do some great stuff with your sewing. To see if I had just kind of done a stitch, just kind of stitch it right here, it'll be okay. It will look okay. But so I know some people will go in and they'll like cut along the seam, and then they'll pull it together that way, you know, cut out some of the extra material. So there's different ways to do it. But yeah, I just thought these were cute jeans. They're OshKosh B'gosh. And I kind of made them for the dolls at the time. And like I said, we weren't finding doll clothes for our dolls. And then I did this too. So like I've got a pile over here, guys, of things that I did. Just to show you another pair of jeans. This pair, the seam split. Because I did what I was telling you, where I went in and I cut the jeans. I put them on the doll. And then I went and I cut them. And then I sewed them so they would fit. And I had them on. So you got like the seam in the back here. So it looks more like a jeans. More like jeans. And these are skinny Gymboree jeans, 0 to 3 months. So all I got to do is go back in and actually sew up this part here. But what I did is like I said, I cut the seam. You can see even here where I've brought it in, and I've cut the jeans. I don't know if you can see that really. Where I just kind of brought the jeans more, like I layered them on top of each other to make it one jean. And to make them smaller. And I just cut the jeans. And then I just need to, like I said, I just need to sew that part back up. But I remember these ones. We went to our American Girl doll store the first time, and we took all of our dolls. At the time we had 4 dolls. We had Sunny, Julie, Kit, and not Isabel. At the time we had Sunny, Julie, Kit, and Kaylee. And we were going to get Joss. So it was our first time going to the store. And we put these on Julie. She wore these to the American Girl doll store. So yeah, so like I said, you can do something like that with little jeans. And then, sorry, you guys, my neck is still like not so great. This I made when we first got Kaylee. She came to us naked. I had no clothes for her. I took a pair of, and you can actually go on our Instagram. I'm trying to get more active on Instagram with the benefit sale coming up. I want to get to know more AGIGers. So I'm trying to get more active back on there. But you can go on Instagram, see a picture of Kaylee when we first got her, and she's wearing this outfit that I made out of Cinderella socks. So they were a pair of socks. So I made this little shirt that didn't fit Sabrina anymore, or the socks that didn't fit Sabrina anymore. And so you can see here, so I just cut one this way, cut one this way, you know, cut them, sewed a little hem on here, and I did all this by hand. I didn't have my machine at the time, so all this is done by hand. You can see here, this was the heel of the foot, and so it goes right there. And then here was where you would have put your foot in. It gives you the little rib collar. And so, yeah, I made a little Cinderella t-shirt out of old socks. I'll have to do this. I'll do this to show you all. Yeah, I'll have to do that. That's, you know me and old socks. I'm all about the old socks. This is actually Sabrina's her very first Tennessee Vols shirt. And I used to put on the dolls like as a nightgown. It's just a little, like I said, it's a baby t-shirt. This one was 3T. So, I mean, it's big, but yeah, they would wear this as a nightgown. And I think Julie used to wear it mostly. So, yeah, so baby t-shirts as nightgowns. Here's another. This was a baby onesie. And all I did was I cut it. See here? I just cut it to make a shirt, a little t-shirt. So there's a little t-shirt. I think what it was is I wanted more, not modern clothes, but I didn't want them looking, and I couldn't afford, Etsy was just, you know, so I just did what I could to get more trendy. There we go, trendy clothes. This was a little top with those jeans that I showed you. I would put this little top, and again, it was a dress. It goes this way. It was a 9-month dress, but I cut it to make it kind of like a little crop top. Now what I would probably do, because it definitely needs to be brought in more, I think what I'll do is I'll take it in and make it more like a tank. But yeah, it's got little buttons there, and I would have it worn, and you can see it's got little, here we go. It's like a linen, and it's got little kitties and little bows. I think what I'll do is maybe cut off the sleeves here, sew it in, and make it more of a tank kind of top. And this here's another. It's just a little, this was probably a little t-shirt, or it might have been a onesie, newborn, and I just cut it into a little crop t-shirt. And there's a big old stain there. Why? I don't know. But we must have been eating something. But a cute little lacy pocket. Just a little, white tee. This was another thing I had experimented with. I don't think I ever did it. It is a leg warmer. Okay. And what I was saying, you could make a tube dress. You could put the doll in it, and it could be a tube dress. I don't think I ever did it. But that's an idea. Another thing I had, this too was one of the first things we had, and it's got stuff all over it because I remember taking the dolls in this outside, and it's just a little vest. Oh, little white vest. I didn't do anything to that one. I liked it oversized. Same, this little cardigan. Now, this little cardigan, I did make a hem on the sleeve and sewed it so it wouldn't be so long on their sleeves. And then I sewed, no, it's just fuzzy. So I just took a hem on the sleeve so they could have a little cardigan, because I wanted to have a little sweater. So I have a little sweater. And this is supposed to be like an oversized sweater. Here's another little vest that I had for the dolls. And 0 to 3 months, all navy. Again, like I said, we just didn't have the money. And it was cheaper for me to go to the thrift store and get baby clothes and try to redo them. Or, this was you guys, if you saw the video that I did this past winter of winter clothes that aren't doll clothes. Anyways, doll clothes that aren't doll clothes in the unexpected, something like that. Anyways, this is a dog. It's supposed to be a dog pajamas, but I liked it. For the girls, got the Velcro down the back, and I would just put like a pair of leggings on with it, and then maybe have it this way, or they could have it as a jacket. But it's just like a little Christmas jammies. Halloween came around, and by Halloween, we had so many dolls that first year. By the end of the first year, we had over 20 dolls. By the beginning of 2021, we had over 20 dolls. I said I jumped in the Kool-Aid. And, so I'd have Halloween outfits for all of them. And this was my favorite. So what I did is it is a skeleton onesie, baby skeleton onesie, that I took, and I just kind of rolled the legs and then hemmed them, and rolled the arms and hemmed them. And Julie wore this, I remember. She was adorable. So there's an idea too. Baby onesies for things. Now this is another pair of pants. I never did anything with them. They're just leggings. Again, just a pair of leggings for like pajama leggings. And you could do that same thing. Cut the side here. fold it over, or just fold it over, and then take hot glue if you want to just hot glue it, fabric glue, and you've got some pants. Here's some these little newborns. Kind of did the same things that what I did at the bottom, and these ones I hot glued. Yeah, hot glued. I cut the feeties out of them to make little like capri pants, and you see I hot glued the hem. This one the hem came out, but I just kind of hot glued the hem on there, and they were like little capri pants. And I think I remember these with that white t-shirt and then that white vest. I think I had Sunny wear when we went to the American Girl doll store. I don't remember. This is a total 90s throwback, or Y2K throwback. And I would put it on the dolls as a dress. I get a little closer, you can see the pattern. It's got the flower pattern, but it's that whole like Y2K look. You could even take it, like it's got the ruffles here. You could cut it, probably make a skirt and a blouse out of that. Make a two outfit out of it. This is another little, just a little t-shirt. I didn't do anything to it. I just thought it was so cute. As a matter of fact, on our Instagram, you can see a picture of the girls having a teddy bear picnic with Winnie the Pooh, and Sunny's wearing this. And again, I just would put it on with a pair of jeans or a pair of leggings, and I tied a little shirt around her waist so when it fall, so it didn't look so big. And this is another thing. It was supposed to be like a Halloween type costume. I think I could. So anyways, it is, and I found it just like this, but it's really one of those Winnie the Pooh t-shirts from a Winnie the Pooh stuffy. 1 second, guys. Look who came to see me in the messy doll room. I'm just showing him. I was crying.
Why?
Because I was remembering how you used to come down here and play with Joss when we first got her.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd have cheerleading competitions and all that. And all the clothes that I made out of baby clothes. So I thought I would show them my baby clothes that I made. And like the little Winnie the Pooh sweater out of you find these on the Winnie the Pooh stuffed animals, but they fit the dolls. And let's see what else we got. I don't have much room there for you. What else we have here?
So, let me give you a little art gallery. So, that's a dog. That is a heart. That's a mustache. This little army lines, I don't know. It's a rainbow. And then we got a unibrow. We got a smiley face, a star, and...
This is how you clean your room?
Yep.
Okay.
You never told me to.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did too. What did your dad tell you to do about your room?
Nothing.
He said,
we're on camera, stop.
So then, let's see. Oh, this was another little t-shirt when Vampirina was popular.
I never put them in that.
I did.
I never did.
It was more of a nightgown. And then I just kind of I just cut the sleeves and I tied them. That's when I loved your dad.
My dad looks so weird, guys.
Your dad was little.
Guys, look how weird my dad looks.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, because I'm kissing your dad. These Sabrina hated these, but I love these on Kit. They remind me of her hobo overalls. And
I never hated them.
Yeah, you did. You did not like them when I went to put them on. You're like, yeah, overalls. You could see my horrible stitching where I would stitched it in. It's even coming out here.
Oh, do you like my hair?
Look at, are they not the cutest?
Do you like
I'm gonna have to restitch them and put them on Kit.
Do you like my hair?
Yeah, your hair looks good. I'm trying to get outfits here. I would also take little baby dresses, and like I said, I would split it down the side here, and then I would split the seam, and then I would re-sew it so it would fit the dolls. Look at that. Is that not cute? What are you doing?
Filming.
Okay. These little pants, I never did anything with them. I would just put the dolls in them. They are a little too big. Oh, no, I take that back. Here you go. You can see. I just flipped here on the, what is it? The elastic, the waist. So it would fit the dolls. There you go. Aren't they not cute? Please don't break that. And then, I don't need it. Oh, and this was a little Winnie the Pooh overalls that I cut and made just for the girls. I just cut the bottom. Didn't do anything else. Just cut them. Made it like a little corduroy Winnie the Pooh dress. Why do I keep having to move you? Here's another little, it was a onesie. And I made it into a little shirt for the girls. Why is all this little stuff all over me? Here's another one. It was a sock. Didn't come out as good as the Cinderella one. But it's, again, another sock t-shirt. I might just turn this into a purse, maybe. This was, this actually has a skirt. I took the outfit and I split it in half, and there's a skirt to go with it. What's that? Oh, another little t-shirt. And Sabrina must have tied it in the front.
Let me see. No, you did.
I did not.
You
Why
did
would
too.
I wouldn't do that.
You did.
And then
Yeah,
again,
you would.
oversized jean shirt. And this was another Halloween. This is the children's skirt from Dollar Tree. And all I did was I put it on the doll. And this one I did just because it was really hard to sew. So I just hot glued the seam so it would fit the dolls. And so that's an inexpensive little Halloween costume for the dolls. Anyways, guys, I thought I'd just kind of give you a
makeup.
Go down memory lane with me while I'm down here in the doll room. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for all you do all. You're great. You're wonderful. Take care of yourself. What are you doing? Oh. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. We're almost at 450, so we're so close to that 500, guys. Like, subscribe, and like I said, I'm going to try to be more active on our Instagram. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye.